All right, here we go. I got a new video. It's going to be a money making guide, and this one is going to be for beginners. So this is going to be, I'm going to start out. I have 5 things first that require no skills whatsoever. Level 3, day 1, right off tutorial island, you can do these things. Um, so the first one is going to be, it's actually going to be a little bit tough to do right away at level 3, but you can run through it. It's going to be the Stronghold of Security. It is located in the Barbarian Village, which is just, it is right where that mining sign is there. You go through there, there's a bunch of levels. Once you get done with that, if you follow all the things, you have to set up like a bank pin and 2 then authenticator thing. Once you do all that, they give you 10,000 gold and a pair of fighting boots or color boots, which are the best boots to wear for free to play. So that's pretty nice. The next thing that you can do is actually going to be picking potatoes, which I know that there's a potato patch right here, just south of Falador. Potatoes go for 39 each. So a full inventory would be almost 1100 GP on the GE. That's not bad for just picking stuff up. Cabbage is a little bit more than that. They're at 42. I think there's a cabbage patch somewhere around here, somewhere north of Lumbridge. I think there's a cabbage patch somewhere in there. Another way of just picking stuff up, if you go to populated worlds, right here at these fishing spots in the Barbarian Village, a lot of players will just drop their fish, raw fish, and you pick that up. Trout right now on the G is going for 69 each. Salmon's going for 101. So those are both something that you can pick up pretty easily. A full inventory of trout would be just under 2,000 gold. A full inventory of salmon is almost 3,000. So you figure in between there, you're going to get, between 2,500 gold per trip there. And really, it's pretty simple. You just run there. Oh, that's a little bit too far out. There's the Edgeville Bank. You just run north. Boom. Don't wear any clothes. Just go there, grab, boom, 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 boom. If the world doesn't have anyone fishing in it or not dropping stuff, just find a different world. Go on from there. Another thing you can do is loot PvP worlds. So a lot of PvP worlds, people battle in the Grand Exchange or down in Lumbridge where you start out. Let me get there. They'll fight around there. So if you make a level 3 account, you can just run around there and try to pick stuff up, pick. If you want to try it if you're a little bit lower level, you can, but just be careful because you can die. The last thing, oh no, there's 2 more that you need no skills for. One, you do need to, this one is going to be making wool. So making wool, you do need to get a shears, but there is a sheep pen right in there, just north of Lumbridge. The wool right now is going for 71 each. So a full inventory is again just under 2,000. But don't make them into ball wools because those are only 41. So you lose money actually if you make wool into balls of wool. So just, shear the sheep and you basically get 2K. All right, this is the last method that you don't need any skills for, but can make you a lot of money. Picking up steel plate bodies in the wilderness. So if you don't know, the wilderness is this section up here where they have, you can fight players, so do not bring anything valuable, wear nothing at all. The steel plate bodies are up in this maze. I actually don't know exactly where they are, but they're somewhere up in this northern part of the wilderness. If you get a full inventory of steel plate bodies, that would be on the GE. They're going for 850 right now. So a full inventory that would be 23,800. And obviously the prices can vary on the GE. They can go up and down. It's like the stock market. But there's also a place in Varrock, however you say that. This guy's name is Horvik. He has a place, a steel plate body shop. Right here, where am I? Right there is in the middle of the screen is the plate body shop. He will buy them for 1,200 each. So I actually made a little bit of coin. I bought a steel plate body in the GE to see what it sold at Horvik, and so it sells for 1,200. So a full inventory of those. You do have to hop worlds, because once he buys more than 2 of them, the price goes down, and that's not as good. So if you jump worlds and sell just 1 to each world, you would get about $33,600 or coins for those steel plate bodies for 1 inventory. So if you get 2 of those, you're already at 66,000. That's pretty good. And you know, it does take a little bit of time to have the plate bodies respawn, but you can hop worlds. You can hop worlds when you're selling. All right, so that was 5 things, that you can make money off of, albeit not great money, but some of them are pretty good money, just with no skills at all. Now, these next 2 are going to be skills that you can start off at level 1 with a bronze axe for woodcutting, and you can make some money off of that. And that's, I just said it, woodcutting. It's one of my favorite skills of all time in RuneScape. I don't know why, I just love cutting wood. So you start off at level 1, can only cut normal trees. They give you logs. Logs go for 35 each. Full inventory, 980 gold. So you can chop a full inventory in just a few minutes, and then you get, you know, almost 1,000 gold. So you just stack those. Once you get to level 10, you can then cut oaks. Oaks go for 46 each, so a full inventory is 1,288 coins, and these are all GE prices, so they could fluctuate a little bit, but that, you know, 46 each, that's pretty good. And again, oak trees go fast. You can load up on a couple hundred of them real quick, but then from there it kind of goes down. Willows are only 21 each, maples are only 8 each, and that's level 30, 45. And then if you do someday, you know, train that wood cutting up to level 60, you can get U logs, and those are 314 each. Total inventory for a full 28 is 8,792. So that's wood cutting. I would suggest if you really want to just make money, get to level 10, cut oak trees, and just keep cutting oak trees. The last thing is going to be mining. Mining is also a great skill. You know, it's a gathering skill, so it doesn't cost you anything. You can just make it. We start off at copper and tin. Copper and tin both are going for 58 and 57 respectively. And like I said, those prices can fluctuate. So that's about 1,600 for a full inventory. They're pretty easy to find. There's a good spot south of Varrock. Come on. So there's this mining spot is really good, and you just run up to the bank there. Otherwise, there's a spot down here in Lumbridge that also has tin and copper down there. And you just run up here, bank up in the castle. Once you get to level 15, you can switch over to iron. Iron is going for 53, so it's a little bit less, but iron goes a lot faster. And you get more XP. And a lot of people will just power mine iron all the way to 99. Not, I mean, obviously not a lot, but it is the fastest way to do it. But if you want to make money, you got to get to level 30. Coal, it is 239 each. So a full inventory is going to be 6,692. So, you know, that's a good chunk of change. Sure, it does take 30 mining. You can get 30 mining in a couple of hours if you really work at it. The last thing that I just want to talk on with mining is gold. Gold is going for 128 each, so that is 3,500 gold per inventory. So those are my 7 money-making suggestions for beginning players. I actually had a player come up to me earlier while I was making another video, and he just came up to me and said, "Hey, question. What's a way to make money for low level?" And I was like, wow. I was thinking about making a video for that actually today. So I decided I'm going to get this video done and get it out there, because it seems like a lot of people do have this question. You know, a lot of people played RuneScape way back, they're coming back to it and they want to know, what are some things that I can do to make a little money? The guy said that he played RuneScape 3 and he said it's a lot harder to make money in old school. I don't know. I don't really play RuneScape 3. I just play old school. But those are some money making strategies for beginning players. I will be making another money making guide for players that have some skills and a little bit of money, because this one was more for starting out, just trying to get some money, and then once you have that money, you can use that money to make more money, and that's really what it's all about, is making money. So you guys have a great rest of your day.